that's the thing with SEO, right? It's free traffic in the sense that you're not paying per click. And that's really how free traffic is often defined. So this took up some of your chrono dollars because you started to write it. And so you can write your own blogs, you can do a content site all by yourself. And it's not going to cost you any real dollars, but it's going to take a lot of time, especially if you're not great at writing. Or you can just pay someone real dollars and use minimal chrono dollars. So, in my opinion, SEO really becomes powerful when you're willing to pay actual dollars for content at scale.
Yeah, absolutely. But you can do if you literally have no money coming in, and you it just depends on what's more limited, your chrono dollars or your Federal Reserve notes, your real dollars. And
Yes.
that's the decision you got to make. And once you get to the point where it makes more sense to spend the Federal Reserve notes over the chrono dollars, that's when you're really kicking things into high gear. Because I gotta say, it's amazing how much we get done like without doing anything nowadays. It blows my mind.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's really one of the biggest hurdles of online business is just getting over the mental barrier of being willing to spend your money in exchange for people just doing stuff for you. And in the beginning, I can understand why you don't want to because maybe you don't know what you're doing. Maybe you see it as a risk, and both those things are true. If you don't know what you're doing, you could screw things up. You've lost real money. But as you get good at stuff, you know what the odds are of success, and it's usually a pretty good bet every time. We've made previous videos about this. How as you do things more and more, you're just starting to stack the odds in your favor, and then it's not like poker where it's the same odds every time and you're bound to lose. It actually becomes a really high chance of success. So you can just slap your chips on the table and just sit there and watch it grow. But Michael Lacko said, SEO, it's all right and all, but I wanted some new ideas.
I think this is the problem. Not to single you out, Michael Lacko, but we have people in the group as well that they'll come at us. So they'll come at it. Always surprises me because they'll come at us with things that like we never even talk about or we never even say. So I honestly don't know where they get it from. But the stuff that we teach and the way we teach to get traffic through SEO and paid Google ads for dropshipping, like that is literally the best possible things you can do. And so you should do nothing else unless it's a very, very special circumstance. And let's throw YouTube on there as well if you have the capability.
Unless it's the YouTube stuff.
Yeah, I would say Google Ads, organic SEO, and YouTube. There is never a need to venture outside of that. If you can master those 3 traffic sources, at least master them 80%, you're going to be very successful because then you can just scale them on multiple stores or adding new products to your current store. There's just no reason to deviate.
I agree. Even though it's all on Google, right? It's all the same company, whether you're paying them or whether they're ranking you or if you're on YouTube, it is what it is. They get a large majority of the search engine real estate. So that's where we have to play. And yeah, like doing things like posting on Facebook or posting on Craigslist, they also expire, meaning the results, newer things rise to the top, as that's not the case necessarily with like queries that have month over month traffic.